Good morning, guys. It is morning and I'm really tired, but I'm gonna head to work anyway. Gonna push through today. It is raining outside, a whole bunch of it, so I think I'm gonna try to take an umbrella with me. Usually don't use umbrellas, but the amount of rain that is coming down right now, you need an umbrella, and I don't need to be more sick than I already am. I have a really bad cold. I think it is the flying. I always have had a bit of an issue flying, so yeah, and to report back on the dinner I had yesterday, where it was a pork instead of beef. Definitely pork. Definitely pork. My tummy isn't happy today. I mostly get really bad cramps in my intestines, and yeah, it's probably too much information, but yeah, so tummy pain today. But yeah, really want to go back to bed and sleep for like 20 hours or something, but I don't have time with that. I need to go to work. I need to see what I can do. Hopefully I will be able to get like a little list of things to do that I can do from home instead, because I think the travel to and from work will be a little bit too much, because I am so much in pain, especially my foot joints. They're not nice to me. But I'm gonna get some proper pants on me, some warmer clothes, and head out into the rain. Kinda like rain, preferably not when I'm in it, but I kind of like rain, so always gonna see the good things in life, and I don't know, I like my life. I might be tired and cold and pain, but I kind of like my life. Good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day.
Oh guys, I'm home. A little secret why I don't talk that much like this, going around walking and talking, it's because I don't have the arm muscles for it. This is a little teeny tiny camera, but keeping my arms up in this way kind of hurts kind of fast and start shaking and stuff. So I usually don't talk like this, but I've been watching Bailey's vlogs and I feel like I want to show you more of my life, my apartment. Even though I don't leave the apartment that much, I can actually show you other parts of the apartment. You don't have to see me in there all the time. I'm a little bit speeded, which I usually am when I've been to work. Today I've been to work, 4 hours. Awesome, it went really well. I know what I'm doing. I'm feeling energized from being there, because I've been worried that I can't do my job anymore, and when I'm worried that I can't do my job, I kind of get into this hole, and in this hole I can't really do my job. You know, it's starting to be a vicious cycle, but I can actually do what he asked me to do. I understand what I'm looking for, I understand how to look for it and what I'm doing, and it feels awesome. But I only have 4 hours, so at 1 o'clock I stepped off, and now I'm going to fix myself some really good food. This is how I prepare my smoothies. I have quark, really good. This is it's just natural, and then I have raspberries, and I have natural yogurt. I had some probiotic soup. This is what probiotic soup is. Basically, it's a fruit soup that they added some probiotic to, so it's supposed to be nice for your tummy. And then I have some mango pieces. I'm still evaluating these, because I think I'm actually getting trouble breathing eating them, but I want to try them anyway. I usually don't eat fruit, I usually eat berries, but I don't have more than my raspberries. So yeah, down into my little mixer it goes. And it's done! A few things you can think about when you are mixing things in your mixer. I have a mixer that can handle ice, which means I can put all my berries and things in frozen, and that it will chop it up really nice. Otherwise, you should take some time and let them be in normal temperature for a while, so they're a little bit softer. Another thing which I learned in home ed when I was little, and that is when you're working with cold milk products in something, use really cold water to clean it out first and then clean it with warm water, because if you add warm water directly, it can actually be harder to get the milk out because the milk protein will coagulate and stick to the surface. So yeah, stupid things you learn and then you remember. But yeah, I am going to eat that. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, and I think I'm going to do some stitching before I handle the rest things I want to do today, because I have to rest. I have to take things one thing at a time, and I'm really bad at doing that. So I'm going to take an hour or so to listen to my audiobook and finish the round robin, which I am going to show you because I can. I'm working on Sabea's round robin. I will try to remember to put a link in the description down below to her videos. I think she's making videos. Not all in our group does, but I think actually Sabea does, and I think I've actually seen her. I'm a very forgetful person, so if I haven't, scream at me. Yeah, that's Gizmo. I'm gonna see if you can see him. There he is! And there's Leia too. I don't know why he's talking, but he's really adorable, isn't he? They like to be high above, and I think Leia's been sleeping in the box all day while I've been away, while Gizmo have been sleeping on the floor, but right now he's here. Gizmo, hi. Hi. I have finished the little teeny tiny part of the round robin, or tiny part. Here is my part of the round robin. I have added this which says Marika. I'm not sure that it is good enough or anything, but I've added it. A little Marika there. And then you have the little chicken that was mine. So yeah, first part of the whole thing. I have been listening to Days of Blood and Starlight, and it's the sequel to The Daughter of Smoke and Bone. The book is by Lenina Taylor, and it's read by Christine Hvam, which is a really good reader, actually. Really like her voice and stuff. And I'm losing mine. I've been doing it all day, more all raspy and stuff, so I think I'm heading off to a really bad cold. We'll see. But now this is done. I'm gonna talk with the ladies in the chat to two of them, and then I'm gonna take my next project. And it probably should be the new part of the passport, but I'm not sure. I want to do the computer things right now. I have to move it over to my pad. I don't think I have moved it over to my pad yet. So instead, I'm going to fold everything together and make it nice and neat, and move this out of the way. And I think I'm going to do my beers. It would be nice to actually finish the beers, because then I get another finish out of the door, and then I can really concentrate on my heads. So yeah, might be doing that. We'll see. We'll see. I had all the intention of actually going out of the sofa and go and do a lot of things in the craft room, or maybe not a lot of things, but I was pretty tired, and I kind of figured that if I rest today, I might actually get through the day tomorrow and kind of do that, try to be very, very rested in the week, and then work hard and then do things in the weekend instead. So something like that. So I did a little bit on my blue dragon, and I thought I'd show you my blue dragon because I don't think I've done that in a while. Look, it's going great. I do not know how many stitches I did during the retreat, because blue dragon was my stitch of choice there. But I do know that I got more stitches done on him when I waited for the plane to take me home than during the whole retreat. Because that's the way I roll. But I have gotten a whole bunch of different stitches done. I have a few left here and there, and these scales. These scales are really fun to do. They are confetti heavy, but due to being confetti heavy in a specific pattern, I go pattern by pattern by pattern, and it's kind of fun. It goes slow but a little bit faster. And we are starting to see some scales here, because I think it's like the dragon tail going up, something like that. Have no clue how many pages I have left or anything, but it is some parts. I haven't even finished the first row. These are my little needle minders. I got them from No More Needles. No More Lost Needles. That is what her store is called. Facebook group is called. So I have this, which says Stitchers make the best of friends, and then I have the Mad Shatters, which were the group that went away, and then I have my own Mad Shatter 2016. So I made these Mad Shatter buttons. I'm going to make one more. Lisa, a friend of mine, wanted a purple one instead of a blue one, so I'm going to make her a purple one. This is made with metallics. I did, however, do them all in white because it's popped better on the blue. So I'm going to make another one of these. That is probably the project for the rest of the week, to set up that fabric and stitch the little one. So yeah, that is kind of my I'm saying goodnight evening. I got a video up, or I think actually I uploaded that video yesterday, but I actually got it online today together with a blog post and everything. And on top of that, I scheduled a second one. I'm gonna go and add a link before I forget that. Yeah, that's a good thing. Schedule another post for the 14th. So yes, that is done, as I usually say. Right now I'm gonna head to bed, so good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.